Sharp, the pass to Şengün. Buzelis out there with Jokic. Then there's Traoré. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Now, here's Doncic. Lakers working the ball around now. Hunter, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
And here is Los Angeles now. Denver able to drain the 3. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Pass to Traoré. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Traoré's got 4 this quarter. Doncic passes to Hunter. This one for 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Koulibaly against Şengün. And here's Jokic outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Sharp. Offensive rebound. Şengün with the bucket.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring afterwards.
Jokic with the screen on Doncic. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. The three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles trails by 16. Şengün kicks to Doncic. Unloads. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Here's Traoré. Up again. Second shot opportunity. Walker with the rebound.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Doncic outside. Puts up a 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Back to Jokic. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Jokic has got 33.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Traoré. Jokic draws the double. Jones for 3. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Tyler Hero. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Here's what Denver's in for Jones. And Murray subbed in for Koulibaly. Now here's Hart. In the corner, Murray with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Doncic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Hart with a screen on Sharp. Hart outside. And another miss by Denver. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Down by 12. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And it's Ball in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. And he drains the Jays.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He knows every possession is critical now for the Nuggets. Bruce Ellis has checked in for Josh Hart. Herbert Jones comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Koulibaly in for Jamal Murray. Şengün's checked in for Los Angeles. Hunter comes in for Ball. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Traoré after Luka Doncic's bucket. Now Jokic. Let's it go. Showing off the post move right there.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
Here's Hunter. Takes the 3. Jokic pulls it down.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Traoré. Now Koulibaly. Up again. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Denver.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the play.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
All right, thanks, B.A. Nikola, huge scoring output for you. How would you describe the night you had?
It was good. I think I scored a lot in the first quarter. The shot was going in, you know. I was shooting a little bit more, so my teammates were finding me, and coach was driving play for me, so it was a good night for me.
I know you like to pass, but your team needs you to score early. Guys?
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.